Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video was a little different than anything that I've done before. I went into it thinking that I was just going to do a tutorial with the Naked palette, just do a throwback tutorial with something that so many people had, but I feel like as quickly moving as the cosmetics industry is, it kind of like before you knew it, the Naked 2 was out, and then the 3, and then all of these other brands were doing nude palettes, and it's hard to keep up, and before you know it, this palette's at the bottom of your drawer. When's the last time you pulled it out? But so many people still have it, and I thought it'd be fun to pull it back out. But then, in the middle of the video, you'll see, I'm like, oh, there are so many things that I'm reaching for right now. Let's turn this into a classics or trash video. This is literally a face full of classics makeup that I have used for ever and ever and ever, and you're about to hear my opinion on all of it. My opinion at the end is not what I thought it was going to be. But if you want to see how I got this look and hear my opinion on some oldies but goodies or not, just keep watching. I almost just started filming and didn't hit record. That would have been a first. I always forget to turn my mic on, but I've never not hit record. Okay, I have already primed my eyes using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and I've applied my brows. If you want to see my brow routine, I will link that. And let's see how this baby does, shall we? I'm going to start with this shade. What is that? Naked. And I'm running that through the crease. Like, I decided to tape off my eyes because I want to see if I can get a more dramatic look. So I'm taking a fluffy brush that's just a little bit smaller in the shade Buck. And I'm taking that right below where I took that first shade. And it's going to make that transition shade even more gradual.
Ooh, the world we used to live in, y'all. Those are the only two matte shades in the whole palette.
I'm going to stay on the same brush and mix these two shades. Dark Horse and Smog. That shimmer's not terrible. It's definitely noticeable, but it's not bad. But it's okay, and I'm still taking that from the tape all the way to the inner corner, directly in the crease. I'm going to use an even smaller blending brush and this shade, Creep. And with this shade, I'll be starting at the tape, building a little bit of a V, and then bringing it into the crease. Okay, let's back away from the palette for a minute. You should be looking really dramatic, pretty dark right now. We're going to cut the crease. Just use your favorite concealer. I'm using MAC's Pro Longwear. Okay, so one fun trick whenever you're cutting the crease is take your concealer about 2/3 of the way up, or for me, I know I always underestimate where I need to go, so I just take it up to where I think I need to be, and then look up, roll your eye all the way around, and if it goes any higher, that's where you should actually conceal to. With a flat brush in the shade Virgin. I'm just pressing that Virgin shadow on top of everywhere I've laid down that concealer. I'm leaving a little bit of space between Virgin and the darkest shade. Okay. And on that area where there is no shadow, I am taking that same flat brush and using the shade Sin. There's a little more sheen to this one. There's so much shimmer. Okay, I'm going to go apply my eyeliner and mascara, and I will be right back. So, I'm literally halfway through this and I have a bing bright idea. Let's make this an OG beauty products. Where do they stand? Trash or classics? I started realizing that I'm using a lot of products today that are just classics to me, okay? So the mascara that I use is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I had to pick up one at the drugstore the other day. I'm looking for a replacement for when I run out of my favorite mascara, which has been discontinued, unfortunately. And I just needed a new mascara, and this wasn't easy. I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have to think about it, and I knew it was gonna be good. So this is absolutely a classic. 100%. I have purchased this time and time again. Okay, I am going to work a little in the waterline with MAC's Feline Eye Kohl. Again, back in YouTube a day, this was a limited edition product. They would only release it every now and then. But now it's permanent. You can get it anytime, and Feline is a classic. You can't get better. If you want a smudgy kohl pencil, the blackest black you can get, Feline is what you need. I do want to go ahead and work under the lashes. I don't know why I didn't do that before my mascara, but oops. I'm going to take a pencil brush and the shade Buck. I'm just running it all the way under the lashes. Painterly Paint Pot, the primer that I used, classic. That is one of those things that if I start to run out of Painterly, I have a mild panic attack. Okay, you should be looking good and smoked down there. I'm not mad at it. It's a lot of shimmer. It's a lot of shimmer. It's a lot of shimmer. I had to work it a little harder than I thought. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Ugh. I'll call this at the end of the video. I'll have to think about this one. I don't have a foundation primer that I've used for that long today. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've been using the Luminous. This is not. This is the Poreless. It's not. And I think I like the way the Luminous one makes my skin look better. Ooh, Pro Longwear Concealer that I use to cut the crease, classic. Love it. At work, there's not a day that goes by that I don't sell a Pro Longwear Concealer. Okay, I'll use Studio Fix Foundation. It's another classic. It took me a long time to find my love for it. And I found my love for it in application and skin prep. I have to make sure that my skin is hydrated enough underneath, that I'm not using any kind of oil controlling products, and it's all about the Beauty Blender for me. And this is another classic. It's available in so many shades. I think it's like 64 shades or something like that. It's crazy. So many undertones. And you can build it up. Like, that's one layer. But if that's not enough for you, you can go back and add more. I'm going to add a little more to the center of my face, especially because I'm breaking out. Beauty Blender, another classic. This is the original Beauty Blender brand. I will say that there are other brands that have come out since that I like just as well, and for the price I like them better, but that doesn't like decrease my love for the Beauty Blender, the OG. It's a great product, and I think the variety of products that they do is really great. They're really innovative as far as their shaping, and they're always doing something new. Like I think they were the first to do like the oil blotting blender and stuff. Okay, I'm going to use a cream bronzer. I'm going Soleil Tan de Chanel by Chanel. This, I can already tell you, is a classic. I have used it for years and years. Unfortunately, I think they have recently changed their formula, and I have not heard good things about the new formula. So while this is a classic, and I like to apply this with my Beauty Blender as well. I really thought I would have like one trash so far, but so far I've loved everything. And y'all, this isn't stuff I've had to pull out. A lot of this stuff is sitting on my vanity that I use on the daily. I was just reaching for it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've had this forever and ever. To set that, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is another classic. I've used it for years and years. I am so snotty about setting powders because nothing I've used has compared to this powder. It gives a perfect skin kind of finish, just like the name says, but it's not dewy, it's not overly matte, it's not oil controlling. It photographs so pretty. I carry it in my kit. It's the only thing I'll use on a bride. I'm sorry, but nothing compares to this powder. Y'all, my OG contour was Max Harmony. I can't tell you how many of these things I went through. I have since found contours that I like better, but you can't go wrong with Harmony. I mean, it's still a classic. It does lean a little pinky, but if you need a don't think about it contour, like this was the contour before there were contour palettes, and she still does the job beautifully. NARS Orgasm was what it was all about. I don't love NARS Orgasm on myself, so I'm going to use a different NARS blush. I love NARS blush. Orgasm is just not that flattering on me. NARS blushes are always one of my favorite products, which I'm a blush hoarder anyway. Once you get that good and clowned up. Oh my god, I feel like I have to have at least one trash. No, it's a good thing though if they're all classics. I'm still on the fence about the Naked palette though. The OG highlight, y'all. MAC Soft and Gentle. This is one of those things that was laying on my vanity. I didn't have to dig it out. Y'all. Glow who? And that's dry, y'all. That's dry. If you want more, you can wet it. I don't want more. I don't like that much highlight. But that's freaking beautiful. Back in the day, it was all about a MAC lipstick. It's still all about MAC lipsticks. I'm going to use my very first MAC lip pencil, which is Strip Down. I have been through so many of these. I love Strip Down. It's my favorite lip pencil, even now. Love, love, love it. It's a competition between that and Whirl. Strip Down is absolutely a classic, always. My favorite lipstick to wear on top of Strip Down is the color Strip. Now, Strip is not available at counters. It's only available at freestanding MAC stores, but say hello to the most beautiful nude lip you'll ever see in your life. Y'all. And tell me MAC doesn't do it right. Hats off. That is the completed look. Okay, I'm going to go charge my camera battery, finish getting ready, and when I come back to film my outro, I will call it on the Naked palette whether I think it is a classic or trash. Okay, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoyed this classic or trash concept. I really like it. I promised you I'd make a call on the Naked palette, and I did some serious thinking on it. Now, would it be something that I would go and spend? I think when it came out it was $49, $49.50, something in that range. It was around $50, right? Would it be something that I would go and spend $50 on today? No. That being said, I think it's classic. I managed to get this beautiful look from it. And the Naked palette, I mean, it started a flood of the most beautiful nude palettes, and I think it made all of cosmetics up their game. I think the Naked palette was a game changer in the industry, and for that reason I think it's a classic. I don't think it will ever be trash. Yes, I wish there were more matte shades in the palette. Yes, I had to work it a little harder than anticipated, but hats off, Urban Decay, good job. I was really surprised, I'll be honest. I went into this thinking that I was going to call the Urban Decay palette trash. Like, I went into it with almost a bad attitude. I was expecting bad results. So, and then you even saw me like through the video. I was like, I've got to have at least one trash. If I don't have one trash, it's not going to be a real video, right? But like, I love that they're all classics. I love that I have a vanity full of things that I absolutely love. I love having those easy go-to, don't have to think about it products. Like, they're tried and true, you know they're gonna be good. Like, y'all, that glow, I can't stop looking at myself in the viewfinder because it's that pretty. Like, that is the OG highlight of all highlights. You can't get any better than Soft and Gentle. I'm sorry, you just can't. It's so good. Here's my face full of classics, y'all. If you have any questions, let's chat. Thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time.